Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been so long, but so I'm doing a 2-night camp out. So today we've been processing some wood. We've taken 2 trees down. So yeah, that's all ready to go for the winter. It's just got a season off now. So just cracking on, moving some logs. Now I'm just checking out Becky's camp. She's been doing a solo camp out last night, and she's just doing a TP building at the moment. So if you check out Becky's channel, you'll be able to see what she's doing. So how long has this taken you?
Taken about 2, well, I've left it for 2 weeks and then I came back to it today. I'm going to keep working on it.
Was you doing it yesterday as well?
A little bit, just cutting bits of wood. Yeah.
Very nice. Nice setup, Bex.
Cheers, honey.
So I'm just taking the resin out of this bit of wood now, which we collected earlier. It's been a good evening. Now just having a cup of hot chocolate, sitting around the fire. Just want to say a massive thanks to John for the new boots you got me, and also got Becky a pair as well. So it's super nice of you. They're super comfortable and getting on really well with them. So thanks a bunch for them. And the main focus of this video was not about my 2-night camp out, but just about being yourself, really. So I think it's important just to obviously be yourself, but it's harder said than done, really, to actually truly be yourself, because in the society that we live in today, everyone sort of judges everyone. I mean, I'm guilty of it myself, and a lot of other people around you judge you for what you are doing and the opinions that you hold for yourself. And it's like we have to be categorised to be a certain way, to look a certain way, to feel a certain way, and adopt your life in a certain way. But I don't necessarily feel that's how it should be, and how you should feel that you should be. And that goes on to my talk about meditation that I wanted to do, and why it's so important. So, like, onto the feeling of being judged. We always feel like we have to be surrounded by people, otherwise we'll be judged because we're not, or dressing a certain way. But really, when you actually meditate and like spend time alone by yourself, and just like quiet everything down, you realise that it's really important to not be around people all the time, because people, well, everyone holds certain views. So I feel like we all really wear a mask when we're around people and we don't show our true selves because we don't feel like we can act like ourselves because of how people might perceive that. So we constantly get caught up in hiding ourselves and putting on this mask that we forget our true nature and how to truly feel ourselves and be ourselves. So like I was saying, but when we meditate, we can get into our true self and who we really are and how we really feel, and the emotions in which we feel. And not only, I don't mean by meditating just solely meditating, but meditating in any task that you do, whether that be lighting a fire or driving your car, you can still meditate in that moment by just being in that moment and not focusing on the outcome or how you feel, just focusing on what you're doing. So by spending time alone, I feel like you can get into that true nature and completely be yourself. And when you are yourself, a lot of your fears and worries and insecurities fall away quite quickly when you're not surrounded by others. So I think it's really important to definitely spend time alone and definitely to meditate. And when you meditate, it's not necessarily about achieving anything, but about slowing things down and just focusing on where you are in that moment, rather than thinking about other things that you have to do, thinking about the past, or thinking about the future, because I think our minds get wrapped up in a lot about thinking about other things that we should be doing, rather than actually really accepting the moment for what it is. What I've come to realise is, at the end of the day, you can't please everyone, because everyone's morals and intentions on life are completely different. So what might be wrong to them might be right to someone else. So you've only got to know what feels right from within you and not listen to how other people feel about your opinions or what you're doing in your life. And you shouldn't feel guilty for the way that you want to feel. I think you should just be yourself, whatever, and just accept you for who you are, because every day you're creating and evolving in your own way, in your own life, and that's what truly matters. I think you just have to be cautious with who you trust, and who you want to let into your life and who you want to believe. So I think that's a good choice in life that you need to make, and just not to feel bad about them choices, because you should never feel bad. Another thing that I just wanted to mention is, when you slow things down a lot, you realise how busy your life has become and how busy a lot of people's lives are, and it takes us away from appreciating the simple things in life, because we will constantly feel in our minds that we need to be busy doing something 24/7 with schedules and plans which are really just meaningless and just stress out your life more in a lot of ways. But I think a lot of people find it hard to compress and slow their lives down, and need to make their lives as busy as possible by fulfilling that in as many ways, because they feel by making themselves busy, like, oh, I'm busy, or some people are like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm busier than you, they feel like more special and that they're better because they have more going on. You just need to accept the simple things in life, because that's all it really comes down to. For those people that don't meditate or want to meditate and want to know like a practice they they can do. So like I said, you can meditate in any situation that you're in, just becoming in that present moment. But to actually learn that, if you meditate for yourself, you'll know what that involves. But at the start, I feel that meditating can actually be really hard, and you sort of overcomplicate it in your mind because you feel like you have to be thinking something, and it's hard to shut all your thoughts down. It's quite hard to just do that, and it takes a lot. But when you try to meditate, you shouldn't feel guilty if you have you realise you've got a lot of thoughts going on in your head. It's good that you've analysed and realised that you're thinking a lot, and you shouldn't try to compress these thoughts. Just let them flow whilst you're meditating. Just flow with them. They just come in and out. It may take 5 minutes for your mind to slow down completely. But to help that, so you'll be sitting in your meditative position, and you can focus on your breath. So by counting your breaths in your head, so as you breathe in, count, that's 1, breathe out, that would be 2, breathe in, that would be 3, and you can alternate this each time by obviously breathing in, counting that as 1, breathing out, leaving that, and then counting again, 2, breathing out, breathe in, that's 3. Obviously a continuing process of that. So that's good for taking your mind off your thoughts by just focusing on the breath and the count. And there's a lot of different methods that you can do, and I'll be talking about that more in like different videos and like focusing more on that. I know that a lot of my subscribers are obviously bushcrafters, but I feel like obviously meditating obviously is not big part, but can be adopted into the outdoors and part of nature as well. And it but it enables you to become more into that present moment. So that is what I wanted to say really, and to talk about, because I feel we're very much brainwashed in a lot of ways for how we should run our lives, and I don't think that is right. But if really, it's like if you don't have anything nice to say to someone, then don't really say it, because everyone's trying to better themselves in their own way. And yeah, so much love to everyone. Thanks a bunch for supporting my channel, all the subscribers out there, and for taking time to watch my videos. And I really appreciate a lot of the comments, and I see that a lot of people were seeing me doing my meditation practices and are very supportive of that. And I love all your advice and comments on what you have to say. It really does mean a lot. And I've also been thinking a lot recently about a lot of things, including life, and I think it's good to question things, but not too much, because I feel like you can get wrapped up in that and be confused even more. So just to focus on the here and now and how you feel, and just enjoying life the best you can. So yeah, again, thanks a lot for the support, it means a lot. I'm also planning to do a question and answer video in the next few weeks, so just drop your questions below, whatever you have, throw out there, whatever, and like topics you'd like me to talk about, because I want to do more like chats and topics on my channel, like talking about different things and different things that you guys are interested in. I feel like I want to do immerse it in different ways as well, because obviously my channel isn't solely focused towards bushcraft. I love being in the outdoors and just getting yourself out there really. Obviously camping out and all of that is a massive part of my YouTube channel, and I just want to progress with that, just being in the outdoors and just really enjoying myself, really making the most of my time out here, just feeling like myself and how I want to be, and just coming to terms with obviously my feelings and working on myself. And this is like the kind of life that I want to live in the future, is just like away from everything really, because none of that really matters. And that's what I've truly realised these past few months, you know. We're not all perfect, we all have issues, we all make mistakes in life, but we can't get wrapped up on them mistakes. We need to look forward and just have a strong appreciation and care for everyone and the world around us. So yeah, that's definitely the life that I want and I'm striving towards, and that my sister's striving towards. But it's just making that happen really, because obviously it always comes back to like money at the end of the day. We just have to work towards money. That's what most people spend their lives working towards, and think that's the end goal, is money or fame, and that's what's going to bring them enlightenment. But I've certainly realised that money is not where happiness lies, and is quite frankly not what I want to spend my whole existence working for, because I think life is more than that. So massive thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If not, that's fine. But yeah, just chuck your comments below. Let me know if you've got any questions. And yeah, I've got another night here. I've got tonight, and obviously tomorrow night as well. So I'm not going to be videoing the rest of that, because I just want to get into myself more and focus on what I'm doing in the here and now, because sometimes a video can take you away from that, and obviously it takes a lot of time and effort making videos for sure. But definitely gonna be making some more videos and keep putting videos out there, if not every week, once a month. But yeah, I love making these videos and sharing my thoughts with you guys, and you guys obviously seem to like them and have a lot of feedback for me, so that certainly means a lot. So much love to everyone. Catch you guys soon.